Welcome to the Reduce Cyber Risk Podcast, where we give you the tools you need to meet your regulatory requirements while helping keep the evil hacker horde at bay. Hi, my name is Shon Gerber, and I'm your host for this action-packed, informative podcast. Join me each week as I provide the information you need to best protect your business and reduce your company's cyber risk. All right, let's get going. Hey all, this is Shon Gerber with ReduceCyberRisk.com, and this is on my ongoing series on providing security information for YouTube and for other areas that you can go and use for your business. And this is about China and the draft cybersecurity regulations on China. Basically, in June 27th of 2018, China's Ministry of Public Security, their MPS, released for public comment a draft of the regulations on cybersecurity multi-level protection scheme. Okay, so it's an MLPS, multi-level protection scheme. And what they've done basically is they have moved the situation up where they've gone from being you have two buckets. As it comes to the Chinese cyber law, there's two buckets. You have a network operator bucket and you have a CII bucket, which is your critical information or critical infrastructure information. What they work this way. You have your network operator bucket, which has a sense of regulations you have to follow, okay, things you have to do. Then on top of that is the network operator, I should say the CII. So you have network operator, CII, sit on top. The reason behind that is that the network operator has a lot of requirements, but the CII takes it to the next level. And we'll have further videos on how that's going to work as far as CII works within your business. But just know that this regulation, the change, is specifically for the network operator. Okay, so what they've done is they've broken this down into some buckets. And like they like buckets, I like buckets, right? Buckets are good. So they have different levels, I should say. The levels range from level 1 to level 5. Level 1 is for like a basic kind of business that might be going on. Level 5 is for a multinational, or you got gobs and gobs of information. That's because bottom line is they're trying to protect the state and they're trying to protect the information and the people that reside within the state of China, the country of China, that would be. Level 1 through level 5. Now, level 2, what it does is it requires you, so level 1 and level 2, so level 1, level 2, okay, they require you to do a self-assessment. Now, a self-assessment is a confirmation from the government of your specific MPLS scheme, okay? So the whole purpose of that is that you have to do the self-assessment, and you see this in a lot of other things out there, right? The FFIEC has them. PCI has self-assessments. There's all kinds of self-assessments for you to look at, hey, where do you fit, right? Well, you have to do a self-assessment as well within China and their Chinese cyber law. Well, level 2 and below requires you to do this self-assessment and with confirmation from a government of your scheme, okay? So if you say that you are a level 1, you have to get confirmation from the government to make sure that you are level 1. That's what they want you to do. So it is going to add another level of bureaucracy in there that it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, because I don't know how fast the response is going to be. Don't really know. Level 3 and above. So you got level 1, level 2. Okay. They got to have a self-assessment. Then you have level 3 and above to level 5, right? So level 3 to level 5. And the above are subject to enhanced security requirements. What does that mean? I have no idea. It'll be interesting to see what that might be, and I'll have to dig a little bit deeper in it. But it's just adding another level of risk or security on top of what you've already got as a network operator. Level 2 and above requires an expert review. So, okay, so now you got level 1 to level 2 is a security assessment. Level 2 and above requires a expert review. Okay, so this expert review, I don't know what that is. If there's somebody that is deemed the quote-unquote expert, they will then give you that review. Then level 3 and above. So now if you're a new company from level 3 and above, you must have the MPLS reviewed by an accredited entity of the Ministry of Public Security. So you have an expert review for level 2 and above. And then if you're a brand new level 3 and above, which there must be some sort of grace period that comes in there. I don't know. Level 3 and above, you have to have reviewed by an accredited entity of the Ministry of Public Security. Lastly, well, I shouldn't say lastly, the next thing you have to do, and this goes with all levels 1 through level 5, is you have to have regular emergency response drills for level 3 and above, and they must be completed. So you must do an incident response, and you must have documentation that you did it, okay? Now, I shouldn't say I misspoke. It wasn't for level 1 and 2. It's for level 3 and above. They must have these. Okay, so if you have an incident response plan and you do that, if you're on level 3 and above, you must complete that on a regular basis. Now, I'm not sure what the regular is, but I would say it's probably got to be at least annually. The incident must be reported to the MPS within 24 hours. Okay, you heard me right. 24 hours. So you only got 24 hours to respond to the Ministry of Public Security in regards to that. And now, to put it in perspective, GDPR is 72 hours. And most of the other things out there, like right now, the California, what do they call it? The California Privacy Act that they've got in place, that is 72 hours as well. But 24 hours. So you're going to have to hump it. Basically, what's going to end up happening is you're going to have to know the moment that you feel that you've been hacked, you have to let the Ministry of Public Security know about this. Now, there's a few others that'll come out of this, but bottom line, those are the big rocks that we got to deal with. So here's the deal. If you have business in China and you have a business that's growing and let's just say you're a multinational that's not Chinese, right? Say you're from Europe or the United States. You need, and even if you're in China, you need this too, but you need to get knowledgeable legal counsel to help you. Okay. So there's lots of cybersecurity people out there. But you need somebody that is a cybersecurity legal expert, not just a legal expert, a cybersecurity legal expert. They're very different. And there's less and less of those. So that's important. You also need to read up and you need to know this information because bottom line is you're still responsible for it. So you got to know it. You got to make it happen. You need to read up on it. And third, you need to find yourself a cybersecurity person who can help you navigate these waters. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. This might be sound like a little self-serving. It's not. I don't care if it's a cybersecurity professional like myself or if it's somebody that has an IT background with lots of cybersecurity background as well. You need someone that can help you with that. It doesn't come down to a title. Title means nothing. It's just somebody can help you become the best help you with the cybersecurity pieces of this for your business. So again, get legal counsel, read up on it, okay, and get a cybersecurity person to help you out. Okay, I hope this helps. Bottom line is we're putting these out here to give you some information and using my background, my knowledge to help you get the information you need to protect you and your business. All right, have a great day. See ya.